It's going to be making some vegan cheese, cheddar style. So I just wanted to show, some of you have asked me about it, how to make it. Very simple. So I'm going to be using some nutritional yeast. This is about 1/3 cup. I like my flavor very strong with this because I really like nutritional yeast. I have 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. If you have fresh garlic, then 4 cloves would be the substitute for this. And also 2 teaspoons of paprika. I have here 1 teaspoon of turmeric, and 1 teaspoon of lactic acid. If you don't have lactic acid at home, that gives the sharp flavor. You can also put about 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. We also have here 2 teaspoons of cumin, 1 lemon's juice, and then 1/3 cup of cashews with 1 cup of water. And then here cooking, I have 1 sweet potato being cooked to softness, and then we'll have that going. Now after all of that is mixing, we will need 1 cup of water with 2.5 tablespoons of agar. And the one that I use is this one right here, but any one will work. Agar. It's made from seaweed powder. So as soon as the potatoes finish cooking, we're gonna mix this all together and we'll show you how it's gonna look. Cooking our sweet potato, and I drained all the water, so we're just gonna put that in a blender. Then we're gonna add the other ingredients. So this is the cashews with the water. Lemon's juice. The cumin. We got here the turmeric with lactic acid. Garlic and paprika. If you have fresh garlic, is better. However, I don't have any today. And we got the nutritional yeast. We're gonna go ahead and blend this until very, very smooth. If you have a power blender, that's better. If not, it still will work just as fine. We're gonna go ahead and blend this for about 1 minute. So this is after it has been completely blended. Look how smooth it is. This is the time that if you want to adjust the flavor a little bit, a little more salt or a little more, I actually making this recipe without any salt, but if you do want to add some salt, more garlic, more cumin, this will be the time to do it. You can still do it, taste it, and see if this is what you want. It's exactly what I want, so I'm not gonna do anything else to it. In the meantime, we have our agar being heated over here. I want to show you guys how it looks when it's ready to be mixed. So what we're gonna do here is adding in our agar. Once it's ready to be mixed, we're looking for a thick consistency. As soon as we get there, we're gonna go ahead and mix to the blender and go ahead and blend it for proper mixing of the agar with the rest of the ingredients. And at that point, we're gonna put into a round glass container or any kind of container you prefer. So coming pretty close here to how you want your agar. You can see it's starting to thicken. Just gonna let it go just for a little longer. It's almost like a syrupy consistency. All right, so I'm gonna call this good. Turn that off. And we're going to add it into our mixture over here. So for that, we're gonna go ahead and turn this back on low, so it doesn't splash all over the place. And we're gonna go ahead and add our mixture in. I'm gonna go ahead and cover it and turn up the power. Only takes a few seconds for that. So, final step, we're gonna go ahead and put into our mold. Again, I chose to put on a circular glass container. You can put it in any kind of container you'd want. You would take that shape. It's easy to remove from the container once it's all solidified and cooled. We're gonna have a very nice hard cheese that we can use on sandwiches, can also melt on top of pizzas. But honestly, it doesn't melt as much as I would like it to melt. So I'll finish scraping that up. So here we go, this is it. We can add some spices to it, jalapenos, whatever it is that you like to add to your flavors. You can see already that it will form like little holes, just like you'd have on a normal cheese. I'm gonna put this in the fridge for about an hour and then we'll be good to go, ready to eat. I'll show you the finished product once it's cooled. Okay folks, so after sitting for about an hour in the fridge, you basically flip it onto a plate and here you have your vegan cheese. It cuts like cheese. First slice is always the hardest. Here it is. It's firm, and if you do put it in the microwave on a cracker, it will melt. It doesn't melt as good in the oven, but it melts really well in the microwave. Enjoy, folks.